Hello everybody. Today we will be reading Insufficient Sons, a story in the Action Bible. Many years pass. Abram and Sarai are now old, and they have no children. But God repeats his promise. You will have more descendants than there are stars in the heavens. As a sign of his promise, God changes Abram's name to Abraham, which means father of many. God also changes Sarah's name to Sarah, which means princess, because she would be the mother of all nations. But Sarah is too old to have children. Without any sons, how could Abraham's descendants be as numberless as the stars? God has promised me an heir. Perhaps this is the way. Maybe God just means you will not have children. You will have children, not me. You should take my servant Hagar as a wife. She might have a son for me. Hagar has a son, and he is the pride of Abraham's heart. My Ishmael is a talented boy. Remember, Hagar, you had a son for me. I adopted him. But in her heart, Sarah knows that Ishmael isn't really hers. As Ishmael grows to boyhood, he is the center of attention throughout the camp, and the source of trouble between Hagar and Sarah. Someday my son will rule the whole tribe. Hagar gets more sure of herself every day. Abraham worries about the troubles in his camp. One day, while he is resting and thinking about Ishmael, Hagar, and Sarah, he looks up. The three strangers approach Abraham's camp. He greets them and invites them to rest and eat with him. While they are eating, one of the strangers gives Abraham surprising news. Your wife Sarah will have a son. Haha, I'm too old to have children now. When the strangers leave, Abraham walks with them for a while. That city of Sodom is so wicked that God will have to destroy it. These must be messengers from God. They are talking about the place where Lot lives. Abraham pleads to God to save Sodom. Would you really destroy the righteous along with the wicked? What if there are even 50 good people in that city? Do they deserve to be destroyed? God agrees to save Sodom for the sake of 50 good men. But Abraham continues to bargain with God. What if there are 30 good men? Finally, he gets God promised that the city will be saved even if there are only 10 good men in it. A lot isn't enough. Meanwhile, two of the angels have reached Sodom. Abraham's nephew Lot welcomes them. You are strangers here. Come stay at my home. No, it's okay. We'll spend the night out here. Trust me, the square is not safe. And there's something strange about those two men. They're so pretty and probably rich. Let's rob them and have our way with them. Later that night, the wicked men gather a crowd and surround Lot's house. Those strangers, let us have them. No, don't do this wicked thing. We'll do worse things to you, Lot, if you don't send them out. Just as the mob reaches out for Lot, the two strangers pull him inside and bolt the door. Break down the door! Let's get them! Outside Lot's house in Sodom, the mob goes wild. As the men push against Lot's door, the angels show up, showing their power, strike the rioters blind. Help, I can't see! My eyes, who hit me? Inside Lot's house, there are no righteous people left in this town. Run for your lives. The Lord sent us to destroy the wicked city. My family, I must save them. But Lot's son-in-law laugh when he tries to warn them. They refuse to leave the doomed city. So early the next morning, the two angels lead Lot, his wife, and their two daughters away. Suddenly, all Sodom bursts into flame. Don't look back at the city, or you will also die. But it's the only home I've ever known. Lot's wife stops and looks back longingly. Instantly, she is turned into a pillar of salt. Only Lot and his two daughters escape God's punishment. Early the next morning, Abram goes to the hilltop to worship and sees a thick of smoke rising from the ruins of the city. As surely as night follows day, destruction follows sin. O God, help me lead my people in the paths of righteousness.